Hello YouTube, this is William. Real quickly this morning before I open up the shop, I want to give you guys an update on the new knives for Stitch Gear Outfitters. This knife here, it said in the last production update video that we was going to change the handle up on this one. This was Model B, so I'm going to show you Model C, and here it is before I ship it out to Randy. And so basically what we did was we had the standard bubble up there so you can get a good grip. And I think that that's going to be more useful for this design because you can have more control of this knife. The more control you have, the safer the knife is. Okay, so this is Model C right here. Still has the hollow grind. And me personally, I'm not sold on the hollow grind. Some people like that. I'm not sure what you as a customer would prefer. It's very useful design as far as meat processing and kitchen prep. But as far as anything else, it's really not the best option. And some people like it, some people don't. So let Randy know if you would prefer this style of knife or any style of knife with just a flat, like a Woodsman's grind. This is where that model came from. I took a two to bone, just kind of played around in the shop with it. And this has a full flat. It's just that it's blended right here where the grind lines are. The grind starts here, but it's kind of blended in. You can see the little angle there. Of course, this is all one angle. The sharpening edge is one angle as always. But this would be like a full flat version or the Woodsman's full flat as you've seen in other videos. So if that's a better grind for that style of knife, that you like that better, then let Randy know so that we can get you guys what you need and what you want, because we don't know. We're guessing. So if you help us out, then it'll be better for you, better for us, all the way around. All right, so you let Randy know. Also, the shop is a disaster. It is. You can't even hardly move around in there. I got everything pulled away from walls, trying to get enough more power in there, and I got crews running all over the place. We got electricians and steel workers and all kinds of stuff. So I had to move the laser over to the house just to be productive, because I've got one little cubby hole that Tom is working in right now, trying to get those handles set and shaped for Pano and Jared to get those shipped out in the hopefully next week. I still got to do finish grinds and he's got to finish the handle. So in the next couple of weeks anyway, because I had to do sheaths and all kinds of stuff. So there's a lot of things going on. But so I moved the laser out to the house. All right. And if you're part of my social media, Instagram and Facebook, and even on YouTube, I did a picture on a community page. I put it out for customer vote, if you will. This logo, new logo starting this year in 2021, we're starting off with a revised logo with this one or this one, and 95% of them said this one. So that's the logo we're going to start with. It's going to be starting to phase in, just that logo right there. Kind of give you an idea how it's going to look with different brands. This is Randy's logo, and of course the outfitter and all the first runs will have that in there. I hope you guys can see that. It'll say first run instead of just a one. I can now put first run on there, so it's very clear what that means. We're going to use this logo here for prototypes. So if you see this logo, it was a prototype. Instead of doing the shadow stamp, we're going to do this. And it, like for instance, this would be A or B or C or D, whichever prototype that is for that series of designs. This is a sample of the Northern Woodsman Elite, and the spacing and the sizes will change according to the knife size. Starting with the 500 WCSK, this is going to be the layout like that. Okay, so that's how the 500 through 515 or 500 through whatever it's going to look. These are the 500 through 515 is custom models, so you'll see a C here instead of a B for base models. And then on the back, I'm changing, and we're going to actually laser etch the type of steel instead of doing just letters for steel. We're going to go ahead and laser etch the entire name of the steel so everybody will know definitely what they have, because I'm getting a lot of questions about that. And then underneath, I'm going to put the month and year it was fabricated, like so. And this is going to be what some people call the presentation side, but it's the back side for mine eyes, because when I first started, and even now, all of my marketing is done social media. So as you're using the knife, I want to show that logo. That's the reason it's on the other side. And I see no reason to change. I mean, some people want to say the other side's presentation. I never went by the rules anyway. So my presentation's on the other side. So anyway, we're going to have that. Also the Texas. Me being a Texan, I thought that was cool. But I'm getting words from other places that they're just not getting the Texas thing. So to include all 50 states in my country, because I love my country, we're just going to put made in the USA, or USA made, like here on the back. And the Texas is going to be phased out. The WCSKs up through 515, including the customs, does have the Texas stamp on the back. So after the 515, the SKs after that will have no Texas. Now, if you get a knife that still has the Texas on the back, then that's going to be a novelty item. That's going to be a historic, I guess, because we're going to phase that out. All right. Now, the other laser etching, as far as the baby birds, the deer, and the blackbird, and all that other stuff, I'm still working on that. They may have to change a little bit, or I haven't decided how that's going to work, because the JPEG files that I have is not detailed enough to do a proper laser etch. So I got to figure out some way to take care of that. So anyway, just kind of give you guys an idea of where we're at and what's happening right now. And until the next one, you guys get in the backyard, whittle on a stick, and be sure to take a child with you, get the opportunity. Don't forget those plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. Catch you again soon.